I'm here in Kampung Baru, a village in the middle of Kuala Lumpur, and also the most Malay part of all of Kuala Lumpur. Because Malaysia is a very multicultural country, and its cities are even more multicultural.
Takoyaki balls, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is separate from if you do the beef one.
Yeah, it's separate. So this is five ringgit, right? And the other one, then apa berapa ke? 5 ringgit, also 5 ringgit.
Okay. So what is she mixing it with?
This is a telur, right? Campur telur. It's eggs.
Eggs. Yeah, that's why it's reacting like that. It looks like eggs.
Yeah. This is the Malay version of takoyaki. You can get so much street food in this area, you know, like so much. Like there's street food everywhere on every part.
Yeah, but I was just like we were just walking here, and I'm like, oh shit! I cannot wait. Stop! I want to try this. This looks good. And then separate them and then turn them. Okay. Because it's like soy milk, like soy balls, or what was it?
Okay, so it's basically like it's beancurd puffs, little circular spheres of beancurd puffs mixed with eggs, and they are fried in this skillet. So they're called chilo.
This is just one portion for 5 ringgit, right?
I believe so. This is a sweet sauce, and this is a chili sauce. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's put some of these sauces on. Okay. It's good. It's just like kind of like a very airy dough ball with the sauces and egg. Yeah, it's good. Okay, good. That looks good, and it's also a lot, so we're sharing it now. And we got some tea with it. Let's try. Let's get a little bit of the rice mixture with like the meat. Oh, it's big pieces though. Very good, very chewy beef, and beef is more nutritious than chicken because they're monogastrous animals or whatever. They have 7 stomachs, so they can just convert their grass into like a higher quality meat product with more nutrients and stuff.
Hey, cheers, bro. Oh yeah, strong and powerful.
Ooh, yeah, stronger than I expected. But it's tea, right?
It's tea, yeah.
Yeah, it tastes a little bit more like coffee almost. Like I don't know how much caffeine it has. Probably more than normal, very plain tea. But
a bit of ginger as well.
Yeah.
A hint of ginger.
It's good.
Yeah.
So there's this lady and she's selling like these crackers, and I kind of want to try this one. I kind of just want to try it, but I guess I'll just buy it because I want to try it. It's like 4 ringgit, which is less than 1 baht. Okay, let's try one. Yeah. It's kind of more like keropok or whatever.
Yeah, keropok.
Is this keropok or different? It's more like corn based, right? Is it corn based? It tastes more corn based.
Kacang something, I can't remember. Kacang kari.
So here, like they're selling some really big bananas. These are way bigger than the ones that we have in Europe. Way bigger. And what was the name of them?
Pisang gandum.
Okay, so this house is like more than 100 years old because it's built on stilts. Because it used to flood a lot in this area. But right now, because they like improved the dams and the river being prone to flooding and so on, so flooding isn't really a big risk anymore. But the house was built before those changes were made, so it's still built on stilts, even though like this extension next to it isn't, because it was made later, of course. It's kind of interesting. And it's kind of a Malay style, but a little bit colonial also, right?
No, it's more Malay actually. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's colonial though. It's more Malay.
Yeah, because it's more modern Malay with like the metal roof, but maybe the roof was a later addition and they used to not have metal.
Might have been.
Yeah, the original might have not been metal.
Okay, so Kampung Baru was created specifically as a reserved land for the Malay people because there was a fear by in the British administration that the Chinese and the Indians were driving the Malays out of Kuala Lumpur because of the price of the land was getting too high, and then there were more Chinese and Indians in Kuala Lumpur than the Malays, right? So
because they're a lot more competitive, right?
Yeah, they're a lot more competitive.
Yeah.
And so the British administration created this land called Kampung Baru, especially for the Malays, right? So that they can remain in Kuala Lumpur, right? And they'll be protected from the vagaries of competition, right? And many years later, even like 100 years later, the descendants of the original settlers are still on this land.
Yeah. And the rule of this being an only Malay area still applies.
Yeah, it still
Right,
applies.
which is also kind of interesting. And yeah, that's just kind of part of how things work here in Malaysia.
Yeah, they
Kind
are.
of interesting. Oh yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Makan di sini.
So it looks really good. This is like the green one. Very good. It's very soft. Also very sweet. Not too sweet because like the extra sugar makes it more sweet, but like the bao itself isn't like extremely sweet. The coconut gives it some extra flavor. Okay, so let's try the white one. It probably doesn't taste that different, but it's hard to distinguish the taste. The dough or whatever tastes a little bit more plain. If you can even call it dough, because basically just like the flour and then it's steamed without adding anything. So interesting.
So mata kucing is actually the longans. So they used to make the drink called air mata kucing.
Yeah.
Right, so it's a sweet drink that's good to relieve heat, and then it helps you relieve gives you.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think.
Yeah.
I think I tried these in China once. Let's go. So I peel this thing open. There you go. They're kind of trying to show. It's pretty good, this stuff. But they're all slightly different. Very similar fruits. It's hard for me to distinguish them. Like this is a different one. Oh, and a small part of that was kind of like sour. Pretty sour. Oh yeah, these have like a really big seed inside. And the other ones didn't have a seed inside. Yeah, and this is the one that I tried in China. Sometimes they're more sweet, sometimes they're more sour, I guess. They kind of keep looking the same on the outside. Okay, so this is snake fruit because it looks like a snake.
The reason why they call it a snake fruit is because of the texture of the. Right, it looks like a snake skin. Right, you can see, right?
Interesting.
Very, very jagged, slightly jagged, and very scaly.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet and delicious.
Yeah, you kind of tear off the skin, but carefully.
Carefully tear off the skin.
Crazy how it
starting on
looks
the
like
top. You can see it looks like a snake skin, right? Yeah.
Crazy how much it looks like a snake. So is that like a seed inside?
There's a seed inside, so just careful.
Oh, slightly unexpected taste, but I don't know. Feels like similar. I think all these fruits are kind of like related to each other because they're like a bit similar in a certain way. But yeah, it looks really interesting. But this is not the best one. The other one tasted better. It doesn't stink that much yet. But you said these beans are really stinky.
Well, apparently, I'm not sure in what capacity, but probably when you eat them or when you cook them.
Okay, and that's what they look like on the stalk or whatever. But you can just put it in your mouth and eat the whole thing.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like raw beans. Yeah, pretty normal like raw beans. Oh yeah, I smell in my mouth the stinky flavor like very slightly, but it's not that strong. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. These are examples of very typically traditionally Malay houses with the wood, usually very colorful. This one isn't as colorful. Here there's also a few that are made of concrete, and these are a bit newer. But the wooden ones, like this one over here, is in white. This is very traditional Malay architecture, and it's very typical for Kampung Baru. And also them being elevated from the floor for flooding. The houses being elevated also gives extra air ventilation. So for those times long ago, before air conditioning, it did keep you a little bit more cool because of the air going under the house. Okay, so you have banana leaves, and inside you have some kind of like fish paste.
Yeah, so basically ota is actually a fish paste that's made with coconut milk and fish, right? It depends on what kind of fish it is, it depends on the area, right? And it's actually wrapped in banana leaves and grilled on the stove, right? And it's really delicious, it's very salty, and it's really cheap as well.
Interesting. Okay, let's try a bit of both then, I guess. And they're different stalls, right?
Satu rasa only, one flavor only. Satu. Okay, so there's only one flavor. Whichever one is the same. So it's fish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like one.
Satu, you want satu?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we pulled these out, right?
Yeah, I pull out
I
the
don't know if I should do that.
the toothpicks.
And then just take a bite of this. It's interesting. I'm trying to not eat the banana leaves, you know? Interesting. Doesn't taste that much like fishy though. Oh, hot. So this is like, this whole thing is like 20 cents in like dollars, euros. I'm not doing it exact, but and you get one, of course. But yeah, it's interesting. It's hard for me to place like what the taste is, but I know that there's fish inside. Here's like a local laundromat, and the people using it are also local. With like one chicken and one lamb.
Minimum 10 pieces.
Oh, we have 10 ah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So you wanna like split? You can have 5?
Yeah. Let's do that. So here we have some satay, which is very Malay but also Indonesian. And this store is like a mamak is the name, and it's like a Indian Muslim store, which is a little bit of like a mix of Malay and Indian stuff. Okay, so let me dip some of this chicken satay in the satay sauce, like the peanut sauce or whatever. And then, oh, it's alright. I feel like the sauce is pretty like chunky again. In the Netherlands we get very different sauce. In the Netherlands we also have a lot of satay from the Indonesian influence. So we're at the edge of Kampung Baru, and over there that bridge is very famous. It goes over like some railroad or whatever, and over there are the Pelotas Twin Towers, which are like the most famous towers in all of Kuala Lumpur.